We'll start by creating a part template that uses the inch unit of measure and the ANSI drafting standard. You'll also learn about some of SolidWorks system options and document properties. Click the New File command on the menu bar. This opens the new SolidWorks document dialog box. With this dialog box, you can open a new part file, an assembly file, or a new drawing file. All you have to do is click one of the file template commands. If you click the Advanced button, you can see the same templates and they work the same way. Just click a template to create a new file. You can add custom templates to the Advanced view, but with the Novice view you can only use the default templates. So from now on we're going to use the Advanced view. I'll explain about the Tutorial tab in just a minute. All you need to know now is that there is a Tutorial tab, and there's a few templates in the Templates tab. You can highlight a template and then click OK, but it's faster to just double-click the template. Double-click the part template. And as you can see, this creates a new part file. You know that you've created a new part file because the title bar shows the name of the file, which is Part 1, and the feature menu tree has Part 1 at the top of the tree. Right-click on Part 1 and then select Document Properties. We're going to create a template for part files that use the inch unit of measure and the ANSI drafting standard. And the overall standard controls all the settings on this dialog box. It's currently set to ISO, and if you click Annotations, you can see that annotations are controlled by the ISO standard. Click the drafting standard, and then change the overall standard to ANSI. Now if you browse through the settings, you can see that they all use the ANSI standard. Click Units and then change the default units for the file to inches, pounds, and seconds. We'll revisit these settings later in the course, but you might want to take a minute to browse through them. For now, we're just going to change the overall drafting standard in the units. Click the System Options tab, and here's where you can change settings that control the SolidWorks application. Click File Locations, and now you can see where template files are stored. If you recall, there was a Tutorial tab, and as you might have guessed, template files are stored in this folder. We're going to store our first template in a folder named TEDCF. Click the Add button, and then browse to the root of a drive that you typically save your data on. Now click the Make New Folder button, and then rename the folder to TEDCF. With the TEDCF folder highlighted, click the Make New Folder button, and then rename the folder to Custom. We'll save the file in the Custom folder as a part template, but I also want to point out that all the files we create will be stored in the TEDCF folder. This makes the files portable. If you decide to move your documents and customize files to a new computer or hard drive, all you have to do is move the TEDCF folder. You'll see how this works as we create new folders and files throughout the course. Click OK to create the search path. Now when SolidWorks looks for document templates, it will look in the custom folder in the TEDCF folder. Notice that you can move the search path up or down in the list. The order of this list sets the priority of the search path. You'll see how this works in just a minute. For now, I want you to look at the path at the top of the list. This is the search path that has the highest priority, so remember this path because you'll see it in just a minute. Click OK, and you'll be asked if you want to add the search path. Click Yes. And now we need to save the file. Click the Save command, and then browse to the custom folder. Name the file part-in to indicate that it's a part template and that it uses the inch unit of measure. Now click the down arrow on the Save As Type combo box. These are the types of files that SolidWorks can create from a part file. You can create IGES and STL files, and you can create Pro-E files. We're creating a part template, so select this option. When you change the file type to part templates, the look-in window automatically changes to the search path that has the highest priority, which is the path at the top of the list in the system options. So we'll need to change the priority so that our custom template folder will automatically be used. Cancel this operation, and then open the system options. Highlight the file locations, and then move the custom template to the top of the list. Click OK, and then click the Save command. Now set the file type to Part Templates. As you can see, this automatically opens the custom folder. Name the file part-in and then save it. Now click the New File command. As you can see, the new template is in the Custom tab of the dialog box. You can add more tabs to the dialog box by adding subfolders in the Custom folder. The only requirement is the subfolder has to contain template files. If the subfolder doesn't contain template files, it won't create a tab.